Good morning, guys. Today we're gonna go kayaking. I just woke up. Let me change into my kayaking outfit. I've never gone kayaking before. I've never really done any sort of water sport, so I really don't know what to expect. I don't know what to wear. I decided to go with my leggings again. Literally yesterday I did yoga with my leggings, and today I'm wearing this shirt because it's like nice and flowy and it's just really comfortable. So I'm gonna wear this. This is gonna protect my face while I'm in the water and the sun is hitting me. All I'm really like taking with me is my wallet, a phone charger so I can really just charge my phone on the way there, my GoPro and my head strap, which I should actually just have already ready to go. Hopefully it's not that hard to pick up. For some reason, part of me is thinking that like I'm going to be paddling and then the river's gonna take me. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm about to make some breakfast for me and Brenda. Get a little protein in, you know, so we're not in the middle of the river and starving. Update, it is 7:03. Brenda is up and ready to go. She's ready to rumble. Brenda, how are you feeling about kayaking?
My main objective is not fall in.
Her main objective is to not fall into the water because she doesn't know how to swim. We're gonna have the instructor, and if she falls in, I'll jump in and save her. Will we both survive? I don't know, but you know, the intention is there. Last night I couldn't sleep though, but only because I always get excited for like things, so like I can never like fall asleep. Okay, so we just got to the river. I'm a little nervous, only because with any like sort of adventure, it is a little nerve-wracking, but like I'm sure we're gonna be fine and it's gonna be so much fun. I'm just more excited than I am nervous, though. Imagine that's my friend. And I'm over here vlogging. La 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 la.
It's not.
Okay. No man, I'm like, that is my friend. What's up, compa? Oh my god, look. There's our vehicle. There's our vehicle for the day.
That's where I draw the line.
Brenda, you're in front of my shot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Brenda's a little nervous, so I thought I'd give her a little pep talk. Brenda, just think of it this way. Right now, you don't know how to kayak, but when you're done, you're gonna know how to kayak.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Everyone's going that way. Don't panic, go forward. Don't panic, go forward.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Are you out? You're going? You're rolling. Brenda, he literally said if you fall, you could just stand up.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Well,
my insurance will be reaching out to you.
You didn't fall in.
So you come here often? Let's do a race to see who can get under the bridge first. Loser buys McDonald's. You little liar. How are you so good at this? How are you so good at this? Yeah, right. I turned around and you were already halfway down the river.
You didn't put the leash on.
Oh. Oh, that one? How am I gonna get it?
Roll that way. I'm so... Go, 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 go. The camera did.
It was actually fun.
I just don't want to fall in.
This is cold. I mean, if you stay on your knees, you most likely won't fall in. But if you try to stand up, then you will.
Where are you going?
Are you gonna try it?
Oh, yeah.
Switch you.
Okay. I'm scared.
You'll be fine. I mean, I fell. And I could stand up. Ooh, go Brenda! Don't get too comfortable. You can stay on the edge and paddle up that way. My viewers got a great view. Up close and everything. I know. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, that's enough paddleboarding because I'm already wet.
Are you gonna do kayaking again? Yeah.
Camera recording.
I was just joking.
This is actually really easy. I thought it was gonna be hard, but it's actually fairly nice. Okay, so we look like fried shrimp, but how do you feel, Brenda, after going kayaking?
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. The paddleboarding was a little harder, but the kayaking was definitely fun. I owe Brenda some McDonald's because we did a race, and I think she played me because she was like, I don't know how to kayak, and the next thing I know, she's already halfway to the bridge.
I'm just good at everything you do.
Yeah, I know, and I hate that about her. I got my frap. We got the chicken nugget bundle. I feel disgusting. Cannot wait to take a shower. Can't you take a shower in Christina's room and then I can take a shower? Okay. It's like you do it just for the camera because I was recording. As soon as I turn the camera off. I know. I was gonna say, as soon as I turn the camera off, you knock me out. By the way, shout out again. Thank you, Vero. And to her sister. They were so cool. It was really nice meeting them. But thank you to Vero for putting us all onto different activities because otherwise we wouldn't be out there doing them. We're back home now. Just got out of the shower and I feel great. Fully clean, moisturized. Good morning, guys. I don't know why I whispered. It's currently 5:43. I've come out here to watch the sunrise. You guys know I love myself a good sunrise. I checked yesterday. It's been 4 months since I came to see a sunrise. You might be asking yourself, Crystal, haven't you seen the sunrise plenty of times? This doesn't not get boring? No, it really doesn't. One, it's a very healing experience to wake up and see the sunrise and like to come out here by myself and have this alone time. And then also, I feel like every sunrise and sunset are so different. There's different colors, different things going on, different noises, different thoughts in your head. So I did want to talk a little bit about fear, which will kind of tie into Monday's video with like getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. So I guess I'll just kind of explain a little bit more about what I'm thinking. And also, sorry if it starts to get really overexposed because the sun is like starting to move up, but it's not like peeking through yet. A lot of what we've been doing recently is just unlearning and relearning things. And I think fear is one of those things we kind of have to like unlearn what we know about it. So fear, we think it's like something that just stops us from living the life that we want, when in reality, fear itself isn't bad. Fear is actually a really useful tool. It's almost like one of our senses. I feel like it comes hand in hand with that like sixth sense people talk about, that's like right back here when you're like, oh my god, someone's watching me, you know? I feel like they kind of tie in together. Fear itself is a resource for you to be able to understand right from wrong, to maybe understand when a certain situation is dangerous and you shouldn't like go through with it. It's like that gut feeling like maybe something isn't right. It's very important to know that fear itself can also be misused and we can let it control our lives rather than just letting it guide us. I've always been a very, very anxious person. Like I've always been so afraid of everything. When I was little, was terribly afraid of getting kidnapped, which I'm sure a lot of people are, and you know, to this day it is still very scary. No one wants to get kidnapped. When I was little, I would avoid going out to the park with the other kids because I swore up and down that every car that drove by was going to steal me. Even sometimes when I would go to the park, I would be on edge all the time and I would wonder why all of the kids were having fun except for me. So when a car would drive by, I would literally like hide behind the slide because I swore if they saw me, they were going to steal me. I have always been a very fear.
Okay.
I have always been a big scaredy cat. I've always been a very anxious person. One day I just had to like sit down and ask myself, fear isn't horrible because it's keeping me safe. I'm safe. But like at this point, am I even living or am I just getting by? Because I'm not experiencing anything that I've ever wanted to do because I'm afraid. I'm letting fear control the situation. It shouldn't be that way because I know things can be scary, but once you face your fears head on, you realize they weren't as scary as you made them up to be in your head. You know, I would be lying to you guys if I said that I was completely fearless now. No, even just coming out here this morning, I was anxious. Like last night I had a nightmare because I went to sleep so anxious. My mind can just go crazy and think about the most horrible things happening, but I can't let that control me because I know that they're just thoughts in my head from things I've consumed, and you know, the chances of those things happening are very slim. So I'm not going to let my fear and my anxious mind control what I do moving forward, because my whole life I've just always lived a very fearful, anxious life, and it's kept me from living. So I don't want to do that anymore, and I'm learning to do things that scare me. For example, me earlier in this video, I've always wanted to go kayaking. I looked into it a couple years ago and then I talked myself out of it because I'm like, no, this is scary. You know, things can go bad and I don't want to risk it. So I started thinking about all of the negative things that could happen, such as the river taking me, such as me drowning when I know how to swim, an alligator or a crocodile coming out of a river, things like that. Literally every single situation that could just possibly go wrong, it's crossed this mind. This time I was like, let's risk it for the biscuit, because honestly, like, I want to go kayaking and I want to see what it's like. We went and it was so much fun. The sun might start peeking through. Give me a second. I want to live this life that I've been given, and I'm gonna do it. I'm doing little things that scare me every day, and I challenge you guys to do something that scares you, and it doesn't have to be something uber big. It's always just be safe, but do something that scares you. At the moment, can't think of anything that I've wanted to do that scares me because I have been facing a lot of them recently. So let's just do a little recap of things that I've done. You know, a couple years ago, I took myself out on a date. That's something I've always wanted to do, is just like do something that we're so used to doing with other people and doing it by myself. I went to the movies, I sat in a restaurant by myself, and it was great. It was wonderful. No one said nothing, and if they did, I didn't even pay attention to them, to be honest. I went and I stayed in a hotel by myself and I had a little like solo trip. It was right in front of the ocean, and if I told you that I wasn't anxious and scared that a tsunami was gonna hit me, yeah, I faced it. I faced it head on. I stayed at a beachfront hotel, and to this day now, when I think of the most relaxing moment of my life, I think of that time when I was at the edge of the pier and just watching the water be so still. It was a truly magical experience, and I am so happy that I did it. I could have easily talked myself out of it, but I don't. I don't let myself talk myself out of it because I know that I want this, and that I know that right now I'm scared, but afterwards I'm going to feel so accomplished, and I'm gonna make a memory. I'm gonna have a core memory for the rest of my life, and it's gonna be so much more worth it than if I let my fear talk me out of it. Wow, the sun looks absolutely stunning today. Chef's kiss to Mother Nature. When I was on my little kayak, I was having a little moment of realization. Look at us go. We're really out here living, aren't we? Every time I come out here, I do have to step out of my car at least once because it's too beautiful to not. Fun fact, we actually went kayaking right down there by that river. How lucky am I to be able to see this?
From another lover, pretty blue jeans and me.